I'm John Petersick.
And I'm Sherry Petersick, and I'm 50% and he's the other 50% of Young House Love.
Young House Love is a blog that we started about 5 years ago just to document our home renovations and DIY projects. We kind of call it our DIY diary because it's just what's going around in our house.
We just spill it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're gonna make a light fixture with this basket that we found. It was $10 at a thrift store.
It's funny that this thing that was a hobby that we just started on the side has also become both of our full-time jobs, so we both work at home doing it.
When you work at home, the whole work-life balance thing is really elusive. I think on the outside it's so romanticized, like, wow, you work from home, you can wear your pajamas. But I think it's really hard when there are no boundaries. Like I romanticize things the other way. I romanticize, you have a 9 to 5 and you come home and you're done.
The real goal for this year was to take those boundaries that we romanticize about a 9 to 5 and try to instill them in our work at home life.
You want a pet burger really gently? Good job.
The reason that we made the decision for me to come on was because Sherry was pregnant with our daughter, and so we had to ask ourselves this question of how are we going to now balance this new thing of being parents. And it was either Sherry sort of let off on the blog work so that she could care for our child full time, or maybe I come home. And when we did crunch the numbers and we looked at it, we realized that it actually made more sense for me to leave my job so that we could both be home and be full-time bloggers and full-time parents together.
So I think this year the goals are like to do less nights and weekends, to slow down a little bit. We used to post 8 times a week and now we're going down to 7, which doesn't seem like a huge difference to people.
But that's 52 posts a year that, we now get to take that time and spend with our family.
What we're trying to implement is like we're going to list things we need to do that day, and once we complete them, we have to be satisfied with that. Because the way that we work now is we list things we want to do that day, and then we have 7 more under that for like if we go faster, then we'll do these. I think some people would say it's like certifiable that you wake up and run to your computer and I'm doing comments 4 minutes after I open my eyes in the morning. I'm like so on it. And I think making these conscious choices of like, well, wait, let's set some real hours. Because it's our own fault. Like no one can say, well, you blame your boss. Like it's our fault, so we have to.
Her.
Yeah, I blame him.